do is we're going to post this as a replay as well, because I did not, we did not send out text messages. I didn't even know how good my connection is going to be here because I am traveling. I'll be back home tomorrow. I've been out for a few days on a little business trip. I've been working on a lot of stuff over the weekend, and I wanted to update you guys on some of those things. And then what I'll do is I'm going to publish this as a replay if connection sustains, because you never know. I'm actually using my connections from my internet for my iPad. My LTE is actually better here in this place than the actual hotel connection. Weird. Okay, excited to hear DJ. Okay, great. Pearl, how are you? Okay. Great seeing all of you guys here. Licasso, I'm doing fabulous, my man. Some of you guys have seen, if you follow, my stories on, that I post just off the cuff, random stuff, what we got going on, sometime behind the scenes stuff, on Insta, right? It's at 4%. You can follow on Insta. If you want to pay attention to the stories, I usually, give some behind the scenes previews and stuff like that. So over the weekend, we have been working on a lot of stuff. The whole team has been working, developer has been working nonstop. And myself, so what we do, just to give you guys a little perspective. So during the day, there was a, business agenda stuff, whatever, right? And then during the late evening hours, what we did is we were testing out a lot of things that we were pushing live, all these updates that I've been telling you about. If you are brand new here to 4%, by the way, you guys, welcome. We have, quite a lot of new people here coming in, because we have been kind of like holding off, right, on big promotions and the challenge and all that stuff, because we were polishing the systems out. We were making the system more robust, getting ready for massive scale. And so if you're brand new to us, right, welcome. It's great having you guys. If you have been watching my updates, you guys know what we have been cooking, right? So we have been working on getting our the success challenge funnel. We've pushed that out live. I'm going to give you some previews, some numbers, statistics tonight. And we're also working on a big, massive project, which is the entire platform. I gave you guys some previews last time. I think it was about last week sometime it was. And that is coming along really, really nicely. We actually have an HTML version of the homepage that's coming up, so that will be available. We are on track to actually, have that be completed sometime this month as well. Okay, so I've got 3 things, actually 4 things I want to cover tonight. Number 1, I want to give you guys an update on the Success Challenge funnel. Okay, we've got some numbers. What we did is we did a seamless transition. Okay, and I am really liking what I see. Cannot get on the site tonight. Kurt, if you guys have any issues getting on into the back office tonight, I know we had some people having some issues getting in tonight. Could be because there's updates being pushed out, so that could be why. If you just, maybe come back in a little bit and try it again. Maybe try to clear out your cookies and stuff like that. And if you're still having issues, don't panic. We got you. Everything's gonna be okay. Just like we're pushing out updates right now, you guys. So there might be some things, technical things sometimes do weird tricks on us. Okay, work through email. Okay, work great after earlier email. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys some updates on the challenge funnel. I'll give you an update if you are waiting, especially so those guys who have been in the challenge, right, and you got to session 18. I want to update you on that. I'm going to update you on some things we're doing with the co-ops, and then we're going to have Q&A. Okay, so we'll try to have all this done within the next 60 minutes or less. Okay, and then of course I'm going to post this if we don't lose connection or anything. I'm going to post this replay in the back office so you guys can watch this as a replay. But it's exciting stuff, man. Exciting stuff. Here's what. Let me do this first thing here. Let me share my screen with you real quick. Give me 1 second. And I will share this with you. And roll. Okay. Okay, sweet. Okay, check it out. Okay, so First things first, show you guys my screen here. This might not apply to everybody. This first update is going to be more applicable to promotional partners. If you guys are promoting the 4% Success Challenge, which is a training, obviously, as you all know, right? And this is going to be more applicable to you. Okay, if you're not a promotional partner, like if you're taking the information from what you're learning in the challenge, you're applying it elsewhere, totally cool. Okay, but still pay attention and read between the lines to what we're doing, because I've learned a lot of things over this weekend, and just really with this idea that we're implementing right now, that can be applicable to any business, regardless of what it is that you're doing. So we are applying it into in our funnels, in our companies here. We're big, massive on multi-channel communication, as you guys heard me talk about, hopefully, right? Not just relying on email, but also SMS, right? Text messaging. How do you do it in a way that's permission-based, okay? And also physical mail, okay, with retargeting on everything. So there's 4 channels of communication, okay? You got the email, you've got SMS, you've got physical mail, and you got retargeting. And it's not about going massively, casting super wide net and just trying to, throw as many things as possible against the wall. But I think the way that modern day entrepreneurs are going to win, and this is my theory on it, and I think, well, I don't think, we're actually implementing this right now, and I'm really paying attention to the numbers, just really taking a look at, the feedback and all that. And what I'm seeing is precision wins. Precision is the name of the game, right? So instead of being, taking a shotgun approach, we're basically taking a sniper approach and really targeting, nailing down that communication piece. So instead of having, like, for example, if you focus on driving traffic, right? It's not about getting 100,000 visitors or 10,000 visitors, or just, how much traffic can I get to my thing and see what's going to stick, right? And you're spending a whole bunch of money on getting the traffic, and that your conversions are not there because it's hit and miss. It's like a bucket full of holes, right? You put water in it, that water just leaks out because there's so many holes in a bucket. Well, what if we put a lot less traffic, but the bucket has no holes in it, right? You're going to keep the water. So you're spending less money on marketing. You're getting more return on your investment, more return, higher return on your effort, time, everything else. And big thing that we're going to be, that we're really doubling down on is systems, right? Systems for what we do here in the 4%, as well as also systems for what you guys are doing. And what we're going to be teaching you how to do is systematizing what's working, right? First and foremost, setting yourself up for massive return on everything that you invest, from your money to your time to everything else. Systematizing that, okay? And then just putting fuel on this machine, driving this machine. So you're investing less money, you're getting more money in return, more business, everything is good. Okay, check it out. Let me share with you my screen here. Here is one of the things that we have been working on. You guys see this right here? Let me know real quick in the comments. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Chat. Let me bring up the chat here. Okay, you guys see this? Yes. All right. Yes. Okay, great. Okay, so this is an enhanced, updated version of the 4% Success Challenge. Okay, if you have been with us, you see the changes. If you are brand new to us, you don't see the changes, right? So, as far as if you guys are brand new here, you're like, okay, I came to this funnel, that's great. Let me tell you this: we tripled our conversion, tripled. Well, I'm going to point out some things, why that happened, and then I'm going to tell you how we're going to improve it even more. And then again, as you're listening to me, if you are a promotional partner, really pay attention to what we're doing here and what we're going to be doing, what I'm going to be announcing. If you're not a promotional partner, if you don't care about promoting 4% stuff, that's totally cool. Read between the lines and see how can you implement some of these ideas into whatever it is you're doing. Okay, cool. Okay, so check this out. First and foremost, we became more specific. Okay, so instead of just saying 4% challenge, we said now everything is branded 4% success challenge. Okay, success challenge. So we put an outcome into the challenge. If you look into the industry, that's kind of funny. Seems like everybody and their cousin right now is coming up and launching all these challenges right now. You guys notice that? There's a challenge for this, challenge for that, challenge for the other, but hey, our thing here with the 4% is to teach people how to, build stable income, how to do it, selling other people's products, and how they can conceptually understand how it's done within their first 30 days. And then as they move further into the program leads them and helps them build their own empire on the internet. Okay, no stone is left unturned. The vision for the challenge, as I said before, I'm going to repeat myself a little bit, is this is a flagship product for the 4%. This is a big door that we're going to put millions and millions of people through into the 4%. And the challenge not only teaches them how to become a great marketer, but literally how to change their entire, literally their entire life. You know, we tackle things from personal development to thinking to their diet to everything that's related to being a 4%er, you know, in all the key areas that actually matter. Okay, so here's what we did, okay? We implemented a 2-step sign-up process, and I'll bring you guys some updates on the stats here in a moment. Okay, so now when people go here, we are still running a promotion for the charter member. So the charter membership is $49 per month. People sign up for right away, okay? It is monthly. So it's a 2-step process. Hang on one sec here. I'm gonna stop sharing because I wanna remove some of the personal information here. Okay, log out. Hang on one sec. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I can share that so I can show you. Okay. All right, so that when people sign up, okay, they have to put in their first name, last name, email address, and phone number. What happens is now they're going to a database. And if you're a promotional partner, they get hard-coded to you at this point, okay? And so even before they complete their payment, people getting hard-coded to you, okay? There is no trial. Nope, we don't offer any trial, Robert. Okay, people sign up for straight up $49 per month. So what happens is when people go here, right, and they fill out their information here, okay? Okay, see, all the fields right now are required, okay? I'm gonna mess up my own stats here. Don't do this. I'm just gonna show you this, okay? So when people get here, okay, and as soon as they fill this stuff out, they go to the next step. Okay. Something is not working here. Please enter valid email, John, which is obviously a fake email. Okay, let me see if I can trick the system. Okay, good. So now it takes me here. Okay, now here's the thing. Okay, what we see now, okay, is that previously when people were joining the challenge in our previous version, okay, we saw about a 4% conversion rate. Okay, a 4% conversion rate. Right now, when people go through this updated funnel, our first few hours, we were at like 17% conversion rate. Numbers were, you know, obviously not as high as far as the volume of traffic that was coming in here, because what we did is we seamlessly switched over to this new funnel. So if you guys are running, you know, if you have traffic coming in, if you're running traffic, all that stuff, there is nothing you need to change. Everything is seamlessly being transitioned, and there is nothing extra that you need to do on your side, okay, of things. So without, you know, doing anything different other than just switching over to this new funnel, we have seen our conversions jump to 17%. Same traffic, same everything. The very first few hours, okay, which was crazy. So people that are, you know, filling out their first part, okay, this stuff right here, this stuff, 17% of these people were completing this form right here and actually getting signed up, okay? That was a huge improvement of it itself. Now, that is before any of the follow-up messages or any of the follow-up sequence kicks in when they fill out their information here. So what happens is when they fill out this information here, they get hard-coded to whoever referred them into the program, okay? So if you are a promotional partner, this is, at this point, they get hard-coded to you, not when they completed the registration, okay? So then, obviously, we were, you know, I was really watching over the numbers and stuff like that. So at the end of the first 24 hours, we have seen as high as 25% conversion, okay, with the same amount of traffic flowing through the thing. Okay, nothing changed really. We did not launch out new campaigns. I was just observing, right? I was watching to make sure that everything works. So we were up to 25%. Now, today, as of tonight, okay, let me see if I can show you. With, we had a little bit more people come through the system, and we are at, okay, let me see if I can pull this up, literally up to the minute or up to the second stats here for you in a minute here. Okay, I'll show you. We are up to 14.7%. Okay, 14.7% conversion to sales right now. Okay, that is insane. That's really, really good. Okay, considering this is before any of the actual follow-up systems kick in into the gear. Okay, same traffic, same everything, nothing changed. Okay, what changed was the messaging. Okay, what also changed was we have included and implemented a third-party review, which I believe that was a big thing for us as well, through Trustpilot, right? So people are going through the challenge. You guys can submit your reviews. I would really, really, really appreciate it if you would participate in that process, because we want to have a lot of reviews from you guys going through the program, and also this two-step process. Now, I'll tell you what's going to happen here behind the curtain in a minute. But before I do that, we have been implementing a little modification into the system, which I'll show you here in just a minute. For all of you guys are marketers, so no, this is not a co-op traffic. No, this is just, the whatever traffic we had coming in, it was that. Okay, I just wanted to see overall difference. Okay, I'll talk to you about the co-op in a minute. Okay, your links are good, yes. Okay, now check this out. Here is something else that we're doing that will increase this even better. Okay, I'll show you guys. I'll be completely transparent with you so that you can see what we're doing, how we're doing it, and so that MSI is going to be a cherry on top on all this. Okay, you guys see my screen? Yes. Check this out. Where's my comments? I want to see you guys' comments. No, Trustpilot is not MSI. Trustpilot is really expensive. You don't need to have Trustpilot. We wanted to have it because on a company level, like on the individual level, I don't think you need to do that. Okay, so check it out. See how on this page right here, right? We have the phone number as requirement. Okay, and this is a little blunder that I had on my part, and I'll be completely upfront with you and honest about it. Okay, I'm gonna confess to you right now. Okay, so a little thing that I did not think through all the way is that this. Okay, when people are filling out this form, okay, and they are required to enter their phone number, because if they don't, they literally cannot move forward. Okay, so I believe that we can improve this number even more, okay, by removing this phone number, because the whole idea behind this phone number is for us to be able to communicate with SMS. Well, duh, Vic, okay, we're not asking people's permission to send them SMS message, all right? So we can't really use that phone number in the funnel. Now we can once the phone number is on file. When people are in the system and they get a pop-up saying, hey, confirm your SMS VIP Connect and all that, then we can use that number. But we're not going to use this obviously without people giving us permission, and opting in, giving us the consent, right? So what we're doing is we are going from a two-step process with a phone number being required on the first step to making it a three-step process and making the phone number, getting the phone number with the permission from people. I'll show you what we're doing here. Okay, this is something you guys can copy. This is something that, if you guys are going through the challenge and you reach session, I think it's going to be probably past session 20, when you really start to dial in and fine tune your systems personally, whatever it is that you're promoting. I'm going to teach you this. If you own Internet Traffic Mastery, I'm going to teach you this big time. We're having new modules and more stuff that will be that's coming to the Internet Traffic Mastery. Okay, data aggregation. This is part of the data aggregation process. which we'll talk more about that. But this is like step, one of like many, okay, that you will see now. So what we're doing is this is work in a process, work in a progress right now. You notice, okay, this will be done by tomorrow. Okay, so this is being worked on. That's why the thing is not like really, looking fancy yet or whatever, right? Like it's not aligned or whatever. But we are turning it into a 3-step process. It will create more conversions on a front end here. Okay, people opt in just like a regular opt-in. I'll tell you why strategically in just a moment. Okay, this is going to be huge. Now, when people go to the next step, they will get to what's called a VAP Connect. Okay, which is going to be optional, but a lot of people will do that. I expect probably 50% of people will do that. Keep in mind, these people are getting hard-coded to you, okay? So I think that if you're a promotional partner promoting our products and 4% the challenge, funnels, that stuff, I think we're about to see an exponential, massive improvement in your conversions, in your sales, not just on a front end, but overall throughout the entire system, okay? So just to give you an idea how I work, right? I'm like, all right, I've got this idea, and I map it out. I literally just mapped it out in a keynote right here. Okay, for our developer, I said, hey, Mr. A, here's what I need you to implement for step 2. Okay, so this is what step 2 is going to look like, just to give you guys an idea here. Okay, so basically, hey, get VAP connected for free. People can enter their phone number, and we're actually implementing specific. I'm going to be deploying specific training for everybody that's VAP connected. Okay, including you guys. So if you're in the 4% and if you are VAP connected, okay, there will be a specific incentive, okay, for you to be VAP connected, because we want to encourage this connection. Obviously, we're not going to force people to do that or anything like that. We're not going to spam people, but it's really our vision here is to create. Okay, are we still live or not? My connection was not stable. Okay, live, yes. Okay, good. Okay, so the intention here, okay, is to really create a very strong bond and relationship with the prospect, okay, and also with the customer. And you guys will see it firsthand. Okay, if you're VAP connected in the back office, which you can do that by going to your profile, get yourself on SMS. Moving forward, okay, I think the name of the game in business, especially in marketing, is going to be transparency, authenticity, and really results. That's it. You cannot fake helping people get results. You just cannot. You can't fool people. And I think it's not about whoever screams the loudest. I don't think it's about just putting out so much noise out there and screaming in the marketplace with your ads and marketing and just be like, hammering people with ad after ad after ad, to the point where people get annoyed with you. I don't think that approach is really going to be a winner, but I think it's really, at the end of the day, it's getting people a result, something that they're really, really looking for what they came in to get. And it's curating that experience that will be world-class, right? And at the end of the day, if I can help you get what you're looking for yourself, we will have a great relationship. We're going to be friends forever, right? Agree? That's the approach that we're taking here with the 4%, and that's the approach that we are implementing into our trainings, and we'll be walking you through how you can implement it in your business, regardless of what it is that you're promoting. Okay, so where everybody else in the marketplace right now, they're screaming. They're like, "Hey, man, you gotta be everywhere. You want to force yourself, right? Brute force. You want to get in front of your customers. It's like almost like spamming that, right? So how can we create that pull approach? And so that's part of the, how we're gonna do that. It's step one of many. Okay, so with VAP Connect, obviously they can. They'll be able to skip it if they wanted to and go to step 3 and so forth. So, but I think what's going to happen here is conversions will increase with opt-in. That means that if you guys are promoting right now, okay, if you wanted to, okay, you do not need to have a bridge page anymore. You really don't. Okay, and even. Okay, we're also working tomorrow. I'm actually having a meeting with Patrick Kelly from Click Magic. Okay, and we are talking over options and things from a technical standpoint. How can you, okay, um, how can we make it so that when you have people coming into this page here, when they opt in, of course, on the system side, they get coded to you. So our systems go to work on your behalf, right? Our email follow-up, our SMS follow-up, our retargeting follow-up, our physical mail follow-up for those that do sign up and all that stuff, right? It's all working on your behalf. But also on your side, how can you be able to literally, even if you wanted to, right, eliminate the landing page or the bridge page, or if you're using a custom landing page, how can you have your people that are coming in here to also be checked off or be added into your autoresponder without violating any of the privacy rules and policies and all that good stuff? Okay, so I will have something something for you, hopefully a favorable solution, hopefully by the end of this week. Okay, that's kind of the agenda. Is this live? Yes, Justin, this is live. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Okay. This brings me to the next thing, which is something that I wanted to talk about. You know, if you guys are going through the 4% Success Challenge, actually, before I do that, let me see. Here's what's going to happen. Okay, so check this out. You see my whiteboard, yeah? Okay, see my whiteboard? All right, so this is what we're seeing right now. Okay, we've got 14. All right, we've got 14.7% of people coming in for the $49. When they come in for the $49, we also integrated a 48-hour promotion, okay, that allows people to, if they don't go and upgrade to lifetime, okay, for the Success Challenge, they can do that within their first 48 hours as a new charter member. Okay, as a matter of fact, if you log into your back office, if you're not a charter or a lifetime member yet, okay, you will have a little banner at the top just for you where you can get yourself upgraded. This is optional. You don't have to do it. I don't want to make you feel like you have to do it or whatever the case might be. And but it is optional. I think this is a really no-brainer deal, because what we notice is that people, even though it's $49, it's monthly, right? And a lot of people forget about things. A lot of people overstretch themselves, whatever the things that might happen, right? It's life. We all know what it's like to be in that. And so some people lapse, some people don't have their payment go through. And so it just creates extra headaches that you don't really need. Okay. So for those people that want to get the most out of the program, that want to get the best price possible, lock in, get, all the cool stuff that we're adding to the lifetime membership, which I'll tell you in a minute here. $497 one-time payment gets you access to the entire challenge, 3 levels, okay? So what we are seeing now, okay, is about 35% of people, okay, going from the 49 to the 497. This is above and beyond what we're seeing from the initial, upgrade that people are taking as they're going through the checkout process right away. Okay, so all in all, we are approaching almost 75. This is our first 30-day data is what I'm looking at across the board. We are seeing almost 75%, okay, of people that are going lifetime just because it makes sense. Just one payment, no monthly for the challenge. Now you still pay monthly for your other tools and resources, funnels, or autoresponder and ClickFunnels and all that stuff, which are, have nothing to do with us. I don't care what product you're promoting, you still need those tools, But as far as from the 4%, I want to get you guys the most value for your dollar, okay? I want to eliminate as much of those monthlies as possible for you, okay? And if you see yourself, you want to plant your stake here with the 4%, you want to get the most out of this, get yourself to lifetime, don't worry about monthlies, and you'll get the best value for your buck, and you'll never have to be locked out or anything like that. Okay. Okay. So here is something else that I wanted to tell you, okay, that I wanted to show you. So what happens here is we have 14% all right? 14% of people that are saying yes, right, from this. So that means that the people that said no, okay, these people go into a pool, okay, that our follow-up systems kick in on your behalf because they got coded to you, okay? Oops, hang on. What just happened here? Okay, so they got coded to you, okay? So this pool consists of email, okay? It consists of, will be consisting of SMS moving forward, okay? And also retargeting, okay? If you are promoting this funnel, you do not have to pay extra for this, okay? This is done on your behalf. Now, also, these follow-ups, okay, obviously try to get people to say yes, okay, and go this way, okay? Now, no matter how good the program is, there's going to be a percentage of people that will just say, you know what, not for me, whatever the case is, for whatever reason, right? So what we are also doing is we're taking these people here, okay, and we are putting them into other and creating other funnels for them on your behalf that integrate other multiple streams of income for you from the 4%. Okay? Okay? So I'll give you guys an example. What I teach in the challenge is that you've got pitch, when somebody comes in, you got pitch, value, pitch, value, pitch. Okay? These are follow-ups. Okay? If you're just starting out with the 4% success challenge, this might not make sense to you, but I think if you're past session 10, this should make sense to you. Okay? So what we're doing is we're building out this sequence that incorporates, because you can't really just hammer people with, hey, join the challenge from different angles. Okay? If somebody says, if somebody didn't join for like the first week of the follow-ups into the challenge, it makes no sense to keep hammering them for the same thing. It just makes no sense, right? However, what's the intention? Intention is they want to improve, right? They want to do something, they want to build something online. And so what we're going to do is we're going to incorporate other strategies that ultimately help this prospect will benefit from, okay? They will get engaged. And also as a promotional partner, you get a huge benefit financially as well, okay, on a lot of these. So that includes promotions and sales of tools such as ClickFunnels, giving them different trainings in a form of a value here that will be might talk about an autoresponder, might talk about a tool here or there, that kind of stuff. Also looping them also into other things, like for example, one of the value piece could be, I'll give you one of the examples. Maybe it's a training from which I know this is one of the things that we're also implementing is from other vendors, right, that we have aligned with. Morrison Publishing is one. Okay, so in 4%, we have a free program called Facebook Domination, for example, from Anthony Morrison. Okay, it's a free training that we get to send these people there. Okay, so again, we send them there. They go through that program. That program is a really, really awesome, a presentation that they learn a lot of stuff. And a lot of people who watch that, they're like, hey, I want to learn more about this. Okay, so then we put them into, oh my goodness, hang on. I got a lot of things here on my desk. So then we put them into a paid version of that program. Okay, and if you're a promotional partner, if you have yourself set up with that particular MSI, this is where a lot of you guys will be able to earn higher ticket commissions for product sales, not opportunity promotions, not join the deal to promote the deal, but it's literally working. What's the word I'm looking for? It's about cultivating your prospect, right? It's about helping the person get what they wanted to get in the first place, that makes sense for them. It's about being genuine. It's about being authentic to them. Okay? Make sense? It's not about just pushing, because when you push, people resist. Okay? If I say, hey, put your hand like this, and I just start pushing you without me saying anything, you will resist immediately. Okay? When I push, you push. So in marketing, you never want to push. I'm never going to push you to do anything. Okay? But if I can create a situation that you would be inspired and I can serve you, and at the same time create a win-win for everybody across the board, that's the name of the game, right? And so I think this is where the business is going to be. I think this is where, where things are going to be at in 2019 and beyond. It's about precision, and it's about showing people that you can actually help them get a result, okay? Okay, so something else that, and of course, these are the things, we have a lot of free programs which are strategic in 4%, right? With the Wealth Building Blueprint. Wealth Building Blueprint is a program that's free. It's a phenomenal program. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Okay, that program will indirectly promote the challenge. Okay, Success Challenge, and if they buy, so basically your people that are in this follow-up pool right here. Okay, there is a lot of work that's going to be happening here from our side on your behalf to monetize that prospect, to serve them on your behalf, while also teaching you how you can serve them from your side, which is going to be done through the 4% Success Challenge. Okay, makes sense so far, yes? So it's going to be really, really cool. So you guys, I'm telling you, 2019 is going to be the year of breakthroughs. Okay, so we needed to have the right systems. We needed to have the right tools and technologies in place to be able to make it happen for you. Instead of just talking about it, I know it took a little bit longer. I know, I wish we could have this done, dude, before Christmas. It was not possible. But SMS is there. Now we're just gonna, implementing this. That brings me to the next thing, okay, which is training, and really what we're doing, and why I deliberately held off from session 18 moving forward into the challenge. If you're just starting out, this is not for you. I only want to talk to you guys who are up to session 18 into the challenge, okay? Because these changes that we're doing here, right now what we're doing is tomorrow I'm getting together with Patrick Kelly, okay? Moving into the challenge as you are building your business, because what we're doing in the company here, okay, we want to make sure that the concept is validated. We want to make sure we have proof of concept. We have some data to back it up, okay, which we do, okay? I was talking to you more about theoretical theory, right? About hypothetical stuff, what I was predicting what would happen. Now we have actual factual data. Okay? Make sense? Okay, see this right here? 14.7% of people. This is before any of the other follow-ups take place on 374 contacts. Okay? Now, that's plenty, okay, for us to verify the data. Okay, so if we had like 3 people into the thing, that's not enough. But when we have 374 people that have gone through the process, this is no extra promotions. This is not tapping into this is literally like, as traffic was flowing through, that's what we've seen over the last, I think now probably about 48 hours approximately or so. Okay, again, remember, a lot of you guys, a lot of our promotional partners, we're not running massive funnels right now. We're not running, massive campaigns, because we were in the process of transition. Okay, so once we start scaling this up and ramping this up, and with this implementation of, of this 3-step process instead of a 2-step process, by making that phone number be optional, and then removing it from the first process, and still coding people onto you on the very first step here, I think we will probably, it is my, again, hypothetical thinking here, I think we might be able to possibly even double our conversions. We'll see. Okay, we'll see. Okay, so next thing, okay, is the 4% Success Challenge session 18 and moving forward. Okay, if you guys have been waiting, you've been so patient. Okay, thank you. I wanted to make sure that what we have going on here, tomorrow I'm meeting with Patrick Kelly, because we wanted to give you the ultimate connection, okay, between like what we're doing, because I know a lot of people are running 4% stuff. So we want to make sure that you can benefit on what we're doing here in the company, and you can also apply these things onto your, your landing pages and all that stuff. Okay. So session 18, 19, 20 will include some updates that we have integrated here that will be relevant for you in your training. Now, if you didn't get to session 18, no worries. Everything is going precisely right how it's supposed to go. So I'm really, really excited about it. You guys, it was well worth the wait, every second of it, because at the end of the day, right, if you could put $1 in and get 5 out, that's great. But if you could put $1 in and get $7 out, that's even greater, okay? And so that's kind of like what's happening here. That brings me to the next thing, which I want to talk to you about, is that this co-op, okay? So I will tell you this. My recommendation, okay, and my encouragement to all of you who are in the challenge is to go lifetime, okay? If you see yourself, if you want to put yourself, put your stake in the ground and say, you know what, I'm gonna remove myself from any other distractions and just focus and make this happen, okay? It's not gonna, your success will not be overnight. I'm not gonna promise you riches overnight, okay? I'm not gonna promise you're gonna become a millionaire or whatever, or make any money. That's not the point here. The point here is to teach you how it's done, okay? And to give you every possible tool, to give you every possible support, knowledge, awareness, how to, okay, show you how it's done, so that you can create a real business for yourself, where you don't depend on Vic, you don't depend on 4%, you don't depend on anybody, okay? Now, here's what we are going to be doing as well, okay? If you are on session 11, I think, and beyond in the challenge, we talked about this test project for the co-op, okay? We held it off until we have this new funnel in place, okay? We are going to be turning on the traffic and channeling that traffic for the co-op onto this challenge, okay? I will be sending out an email tomorrow sometime before the end of the day, okay? So the idea is this, okay? If you guys are in the co-op, okay, we're gonna have 3 days of grace period where you can update. If you wanna update your landing page, you can contact our support and you can update your landing page if you'd like before we turn on the traffic. If you do not wanna update your landing pages, you don't need to do anything, okay? Just kinda hang on. We're gonna have a 3 days grace period and give anybody that wants to update their landing page or link or URL, whatever the case is, to be able to update it before we turn on the traffic. The biggest reason for that, okay, is because we had a little bit of a different angle in the previous version of the challenge, which I don't have that version pulled up right now, but when you guys take a look at the current sales page, okay, so the previous version says something like this: learn how to go from 0 to 10,000, 100,000, and even 1 million in sales, selling other people's products starting from scratch. My theory is that most people don't comprehend those big numbers, okay? Even though that's the intention of the challenge, okay? Level 1 is to teach you how to do 10,000 in sales. Level 2 is 100,000. Level 3 is 1 million, okay? It's not an overnight deal. It's a process. It's better than any college education you will go to learn how to market. It's better than any of that, okay? Cost you nearly nothing too, okay? But what it seems to me, okay, is that a lot of people can't wrap their mind around those big numbers. So when we changed our approach, okay, we said, hey, in just 30 days, or the angle, right? Small hinges open big doors. So our angle for this version of the Success Challenge is simple. In 30 days, okay, learn how to go from 0 to 10,000 in sales. That's it. That's our promise. We're going to teach them, and our promise is people will learn how they can do that. I'm not going to promise they're going to do that, but we're going to teach them how it's done, okay? Selling other people's products. Completely verifiable, justifiable headline, okay? And I think that's part of the reason why our conversions have increased as well. So if you have a landing page that's talking about those big numbers, I would suggest that you tone it down a little bit, okay? And so your landing page is best when you have it congruent with the sales page. So this is the sales page, okay? So you want to make your landing page to be congruent with the message so that when you have people coming in through that, okay, you can get more people to convert because the message is congruent. Make sense? Okay, and also for the co-op, it is my, I really want to see if we can eliminate that bridge page, okay, before we run the co-op, so that you don't even have to use the bridge page if you don't, if you don't absolutely want to. That will also increase your conversions as well. Like basically, I'm trying to maximize. Okay, I'm trying to maximize your return on your investment. Okay. Vic said he will send tomorrow email about the 3-day period. Okay, so yeah, tomorrow what I'll do is, if you are in the co-op, I understand this is not applicable to everybody, but if you are in the co-op, okay, you will get an email tomorrow that will specify the 3 days grace period for you guys to update your links, and then we're gonna turn on the traffic, and it's gonna be great. Okay, by that time we'll have this thing right here. We'll have the three-step checkout process instead of a two-step checkout process with that phone number, which is going to increase the conversions. I guarantee it's going to increase the conversions. Okay, so that's that. Now, here's something else, you guys, that we're doing with the co-op. Okay, if people, we're going to be changing. Like, we're not going to run co-op constantly, because that's not our business. Is not to sell. We're not in business of selling traffic. We're not. I don't want to be a traffic seller. So that's not going to be the intention here, okay? We're in an educational business, not traffic selling business. However, what we can do is we can organize big promotions, and we can organize big co-ops, okay? That where you guys can pool your, basically a lot of people coming together, and we go out there and we negotiate big media buys. We go to these big companies. We can do huge, giant campaigns with pay-per-click, with YouTube, with Google, with social networks, with influencers, email drops, display media drops, and all that stuff, right? So the bigger the volume, the lower the price. So what I am highly considering, probably going to be implementing this as well, is for people that are in the challenge and that are committed. Okay, meaning that they went lifetime. We are planning to do other co-ops and other promotions that will be pooled. Okay, so if you guys can, want to participate. So basically, what we do is we buy we buy big campaigns, and everybody can save money in the process. Okay, I do not want to do that for something that we don't. Like, if you're promoting something that's outside of what we know converts and we see the conversion data for, okay, obviously I'm not going to speak about that. You can promote anything you want. It's not going to be just for the 4%. It eventually will have more generic, co-ops and promotions running that you can literally promote anything you want, as long as it fits within the genre of the message, okay, that is being promoted. Okay, so we'll have different channels of co-op and traffic and messaging and all that stuff. Okay, so so there's a couple things. Okay, if you are a lifetime member, we'll keep these available for lifetime members only. Okay, if you're in a monthly, if you're already in a co-op, great, no big deal. Obviously you're already in, but I think moving forward we're gonna limit that to the lifetime members only. Okay, so just wanted to make sure you guys understand that, and we'll have more conversations about that later as we go as well. Okay, so the agenda is this. Today's what, Monday? Okay, I'm gonna be back at the headquarters at home tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow night. By the end of this week, we're planning to have the co-op going out. Okay, by the end of this week, we are also pushing out. There's going to be additional updates you guys will see, which are follow-ups and reminders for the people that are going through the sessions of the challenge. Okay, I told you that before. Those are literally getting pushed out day by day. So there's some coming in tonight, there's some coming in tomorrow, there's more coming in on Wednesday, and so forth. So by the end of this week, all that system should be live, and all the messages should be activated, okay, including SMS. I think I'm missing something as well. By the if you guys are for those of you who are on session 18 of the challenge, okay, that will be available to you as soon as I get home. Give me an extra day, we'll push it out for you as well moving forward. Okay, we've got the biggest hurdle that we had. It wasn't really a hurdle, it was just something that I wanted to, you know, to enhance, which is this updated funnel of the challenge, just so that I can, you know, obviously you're going through it. I was really adamant about making this improvement because I knew it would improve conversions. I just didn't expect it to improve it 3 times literally, you know, which is awesome. So it was definitely what, you know, was you know, worth the wait. Last time I talked about the entire platform being updated. I'm not going to take the time right now to go through it. It is in the works. It's coming together really, really nicely, you guys. The ecosystem is getting expanded. All that stuff we'll talk more about later. Okay, our priority right now has been the new challenge funnel, which is now out of the way, is getting all the SMS and communication systems in place, which are now implemented and working. And then we're moving forward with the challenge training. And if you're sticking through the program, if you stick in, if you are going through the challenge, continue to follow in the challenge. That is our literally primary focus. Everything else revolves around that concept. Okay, the challenge is the path. Everything else is extra. It's all bells and whistles and all that stuff. Okay, this brings me to the final thing that I want to talk to you guys before I open up for Q&A for a few minutes, and that is this. Look, you're building your business. Okay, don't look at yourself. I think I saw somebody from support texted me a comment. Somebody posted about, hey, why do we have to buy so many things and making Vick richer or whatever the case may be. You're not making me richer. Okay. If you are building yourself a business, I don't care if you're promoting anything, I don't care if you promote this pen, okay, or if you're promoting a digital product. If you are building your business, okay, you guys, look, first and foremost, get that stinking thinking out of your mind, because that will not get you to the success that you desire ever. Okay, you gotta change the way you think. Okay, don't ever look at things cynically. Don't ever look at anything like, oh, I'm going to make somebody else rich, because you will never benefit with that type of thinking ever. Okay. You guys, 4%ers are not typical. 4%ers are a group of people who think different. You gotta look at the world differently, man. You gotta look at the business differently. You gotta look at what you do differently. Okay. Envy is a poison that will kill you. It'll kill your business. It'll kill your lifestyle. It'll kill your ambition. It'll kill everything inside of you, everything that's good inside of you. Never, ever find yourself in a position of being envy. Now, here's the thing. Remember this. My intention here is to teach you how to build a business. When you build a business, you got to approach the business building the right way. Okay. Business requires investment. If anybody tells you anything else, they're flat out lying to you, and you'll find out the hard way eventually. Okay. You need to build your business on a solid foundation. How you do that is you need to have basic tools. Okay. You need to have an autoresponder. You need to have a funnel builder. You need to have some sort of a tracking technology. You need to have some money for marketing. You need to invest in your own education. Even when a man empties his wallet into his brain, he wins. See, this thing does not depreciate. Okay. So what I'm going to tell you, what I'm going to advise you guys is this. My job is not to babysit you here. 4%. I want to be your coach. I don't want to be your babysitter. Okay. Can I tell you like it is? Okay. We're all adults here, you guys, right? You're going to love me when I help you get a result. If I baby you around and I say, hey, no worries, don't do that. Don't do that. It's not your fault that you're failing. Oh my goodness. Don't invest money and go. You will never succeed. We'll never be friends. Okay. I'm going to tell you how to succeed. Now, If people are in a position that where they absolutely cannot invest in an autoresponder, or absolutely cannot invest in themselves, hey, maybe it's not the right time for you to build your business yet, which is totally fine, right? Maybe maybe it would be a good idea for you to get a job. There's nothing wrong with working at a trade some hours for dollars, save up some money until you're ready to become an entrepreneur. Being an entrepreneur is overrated. You know how many fake entrepreneurs out there? Job, that's right, J-O-B, man, Kurt. That's what I said, okay? Just over broke, that's fine. Maybe you have to be just over broke for a little bit for you to save up. I don't know what you got to do. Maybe you want to sell something around your house. Maybe you want to sell a TV that you don't use. Maybe you want to sell, maybe do a garage sale or something. I don't know. Maybe sell some stuff on eBay, okay? Maybe cut out on some stuff that that's wasting your money. I don't know what you got to do, but business is business, okay? And so, you guys, look, 4% are going to be the breed of entrepreneurs who will make this industry better. There's a lot of crap out there. There's a lot of garbage out there in the marketplace. A lot of so-called systems popping out left and right, selling air, nothing, okay? And sucking people into being broke. Because people never learn how to run a real and build a real thing, ever. You talk to Damon John, okay, from Shark Tank. You talk to anybody who's a real entrepreneur, not a phony, somebody who's going to teach you and tell you what you want to hear just so that you can buy their thing, okay? A real entrepreneur will always tell you to build your business on the right foundation. And that's our stake, and that's our stand in 4%. And not everybody's going to resonate with it, but I promise you, when you do, okay, you will not be like the 96%. You will win, okay? My advice for you guys is this: if you're getting conflicted information, okay, evaluate where you want to go. Evaluate. You can see a phony a mile away, man. People see phony a mile away. If you're getting conflicting messages, if I'm telling you one thing and somebody else out there is telling you that's conflicting, you decide who you're going to listen to. I'm not going to tell you to listen to me or whoever. You decide. It's your business. It's your future. It's your money. It's your life. Okay? And so, but you've got to make that decision. If you're having conflicting information in your head, confused mind does not take action. Okay? Confused mind will always overthink. The time will go by, opportunities will go by, you will miss out opportunities, and then you'll be like, oh my goodness, what happened? How come I'm still in the same boat? Look, 2019 is going to be your year, or not. It's going to be up to you to decide, okay? What we're doing here in the 4% is we're building systems. We're going to be launching out, or publishing or making live a revamp version of the 4%.com, which is going to be tracking the entire ecosystem. Everything's going to come under one umbrella. It's phenomenal. Over 70% of our trainings will be free. The 30% we're going to charge for, okay? Some of the stuff like the 4% challenge is really, really inexpensive. Some of the programs are more expensive. Some of the programs are, a couple $1,000, $1,000, $500, okay? We're not going to apologize for that, because our programs are the best out there. You guys know, if you're going through the challenge, there's nothing like it. There's other challenges, copycats, let them be, okay? There is nothing like the 4% Success Challenge. We're going to make it better. We're going to change millions of people's lives. If you contribute to the mission, if you contribute to the cause, you will get the effect. Cause and effect, okay? You put in to get something, okay? So, you guys, I just want to say I appreciate you, thank you for hanging in there, during these, transitions and changes and updates and whatnot. The vision never changed. The vision will not change. It's going to get bigger. It's going to get better. We're going to get better. We're learning things every single day. We're not perfect. Things might never be perfect. In fact, I guarantee they'll never be perfect. There'll be some bumps in the road, not as we go forward. But we're going to work through them. We're going to take care of whatever we need to take care of. And at the end of the day, my goal is to help you become our big success story. The year 2019 is the year of breakthroughs. Okay. I want to have hundreds and hundreds and thousands of documented, verified, bona fide success stories from you guys, from our members. Okay. So with that said, I'm going to take a few more minutes here to answer any questions that you might have. And we'll call it a night. And then I'll be on a plane heading back tomorrow morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for keeping us updated. Okay, great. Can we rewatch this? I'm going to post a replay. Give me like maybe an hour, a couple hours. I'm going to drop this in the back office as well. Where am I now? Right now, I am in Las Vegas right now. Just want to get, hang on one second here. Okay, about the big boat. Okay, I'll have an update for you guys. Once I'm back, we'll have some clarity on some dates. And so we'll talk about the big boat stuff. You know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then you'll hear about it later. Nothing easy is worth it. Nothing worth it is easy, man. That's right, Terrence. Love that. I think those GVO sirs are there too. I'm not sure what that means. Should we wait until the end of the week to begin promoting the Success Challenge? Donna Lavette, that's a great question. Should you wait until the end of the week to promote the Success Challenge? You can promote the Success Challenge. Honestly, I would wait until we push out that 3-step sign-up process instead of 2-step, where we remove the phone number. That will give us a little bump in conversions even better. I'd say give another day, and you should be good to go. So probably by Wednesday, if you guys want to run campaigns, I would go with that. Probably Wednesday. You can do it now too. Everything works. All the links are working. But if you really, really, really want to maximize your conversions, I'd say Wednesday would be the day for you to put pedal to the metal if you want. What about the ability to add tracking codes inside sales funnel? Yeah. So that's what I'm getting together with Patrick Kelly, the owner of ClickMagick, tomorrow, and we're going to be discussing that. He actually hit me up today. I did not have the time to connect with him today. Okay. All right, you guys. Look, I appreciate you. I'm gonna run. I'll let you go, and stay tuned for more updates. We'll keep you posted. If you want to, see some behind the stuff, I drop some nuggets, some updates here and there. You can go to either check out my Facebook stories or Instagram stories. That's where you can get a lot of the behind the scenes kind of look and stuff like that. Okay, you guys be blessed. Good things are coming, well, they already started coming. So there'll be more and more and more. Some things I didn't tell you, but you'll see. A little premature. We're busy over here, man. You guys are awesome. I will see you in a couple of days when I do another update like this. If you're in a co-op, watch for my email tomorrow. Okay? Cheers, everybody. God bless. See ya.